We now present George Edwards as the Hunchback of Notre-Dame. In the previous episode, we heard how Tom Frollo had pleaded with Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier to try and save the life of his brother Johann de Moulin. The King's Provost conducted an inquiry into the charge against Johann de Moulin, and he was just about to find him guilty of the attempted murder of Pierre Grenoir when Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier rushed into the room. She told the Provost that Johann de Moulin could not have been guilty of the crime, as he was with her on the night in question. At these words, Captain Phoebus sprang to his feet in amazement.
Fleur-de-Lis, have you taken leave of your senses? This man could not have been with you that night.
It is no affair of yours, Phoebus.
Silence! Do I understand you to say, madam, that Johann de Moulin was with you on the night of the 21st of January?
Yes, my Lord Provost, he was. You must take my word. I am a lady of the King's Court, and I came here to give you this information as soon as I learnt that this man had been wrongfully accused.
What have you to say to that, Johann de Moulin?
What the lady says is true. I was at her house that night. Esmeralda, the gypsy girl, has lied about me. She has brought her husband here to swear false evidence. Can you take the word of a gypsy and a vagabond poet against that of the Lady Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier? Never have I attempted to take the life of any man, and I am innocent of this charge.
You lying dog, you shall answer to me for this, and very soon my sword shall pierce your black heart.
Hear you, that's my Lord Provost. Even in this court the man threatens me. There is a plot against me. Esmeralda, the gypsy girl, is behind it. She has bewitched Captain Phoebus.
Captain Phoebus de Chateaupierre, I ask you to remember that in this court I am all-powerful, and I will not have you threatening the prisoner. It is my province to say whether he is lying or not.
If you were not a fool, you could tell he was lying. Would the Lady Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier associate with a man of that type?
Captain Phoebus, you are speaking of my brother, and I am the Archdeacon of Notre-Dame.
Why should the Lady Fleur-de-Lis lie about this matter? She has nothing to gain by lying.
I came here to protect the life of an innocent man, even though my own name may suffer by doing so. Is that not sufficient to acquit him, my Lord Provost?
Fleur-de-Lis, why do you soil yourself by protecting these people? What does this man mean to you?
Johann de Moulin means more to me than you do.
That is not true. You are lying.
Silence, Captain Phoebus. Your conduct does you no credit. What has La Esmeralda to say?
I came here only to demand justice, my Lord Provost. Can Johann de Moulin explain why there was blood on his clothing shortly after my husband had been wounded? Can he explain why he tried to put the blame on another? I am no great lady of the court. I am but a humble gypsy girl. But I swear that Johann de Moulin spoke with me on the night that my husband was wounded. He could not have been at the home of the Lady Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier.
This is indeed a puzzling case.
My Lord Provost, I warn you that you will be endangering your office by taking the word of this gypsy rogue against mine.
What the Lady Fleur-de-Lis says is true, my Lord Provost. You cannot believe the futile lies of La Esmeralda.
They both lie, my lord. I swear to you that Johann de Moulin came and spoke to me on the night of the 21st of January. I saw him and spoke with him. And there was blood upon his clothing.
My Lord Provost, would you take the word of this gypsy girl against the word of Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier?
I do not know what to make of this. What have you to say, Captain Phoebus?
I think the Lady Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier has been misled in this matter, my Lord Provost. I am quite sure that until this moment she has never set eyes on Johann de Moulin.
You know nothing about it, Phoebus. I say that Johann de Moulin is a very good friend of mine.
If he is, he shall answer to me for it.
It has nothing to do with you. You are no longer betrothed to me.
I was betrothed to you when this attempted murder took place.
Enough! I have made up my mind. The word of the Lady Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier is not to be doubted.
Oh, my Lord Provost, it is not fair. I swear that I have spoken the truth.
I cannot take the word of a gypsy girl against the word of a lady of the King's Court. The prisoner is to be released forthwith. He is free to leave here.
My Lord Provost, this is disgraceful. I shall petition the King that this case be reheard.
My decision in these matters is final. You are quite at liberty to present a petition to the King.
A moment, my Lord Provost. Now I have a charge to make. I have someone here to support my charge. Tom Frollo, come forward.
What is your charge, my lady?
I hold that the woman known as La Esmeralda is guilty of witchcraft. All Paris suspects her of being a witch. and her conduct is worthy of the closest inquiry. Dom Frollo, the Archdeacon of Notre-Dame, will substantiate what I say.
Well, Dom Frollo?
My Lord Provost, what the Lady Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier has said is true. An edict has been issued against the woman known as La Esmeralda, forbidding her to leave Paris. I ask that she be given into my charge, that I might inquire into her conduct.
Oh, my Lord Provost, do not give me into his charge. This is all a plot. Speak for me, Captain Phoebus.
My Lord Provost, I also hold a high position at court, and my word carries as much weight as that of the Lady Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier. I say that she is lying because she has a grudge against this gypsy girl. And I say furthermore that Dom Frollo is an arrant rogue. If you place La Esmeralda in his charge, you will be sealing her doom, and you will be defeating the ends of the king's justice.
My Lord Provost, Captain Phoebus is young and ardent. Doubtless he is susceptible to the beauty of the gypsy girl. This, however, is a court of justice. We are not concerned with the love affairs of the gay young captains of the king's court. You have to decide the truth of this matter.
You dog. I say before all that you are in love with Esmeralda. You seek to get her into your own clutches.
May you be forgiven for that.
Captain Phoebus, you go too far. Dom Frollo is the Archdeacon of Notre-Dame. He is a respected member of the community. You have no right to say these things against him.
Captain Phoebus, the Chateau Fair is under the spell of this witch, my Lord Provost.
La Esmeralda is not a witch. I am an officer of the King's Guard, my Lord Provost. If there is any charge against her, I ask that you give me leave to investigate.
La Esmeralda is free to leave here, provided she does not attempt to leave Paris. I appoint Captain Phoebus de Chateaufair and Dom Frollo of Notre-Dame to investigate the charges against her. If these charges can be proved, we will hear the case against her this day week. The inquiry is at an end.
And so Johann de Moulin was released from custody. Pierre Grinois and Esmeralda sadly returned to their lodging. They felt that every hand was against them, and the shadow of impending disaster was cast over both their lives. They sat together in their tiny room and discussed their sad prospects.
I knew from the first it was useless to try and fight against Dom Frollo. He has the cunning of the devil.
It was the Lady Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier who defeated us. It would have been better if I had hearkened to the pleadings of Quasimodo.
You did not tell me that Quasimodo had been to see you.
He came to plead on behalf of his master, Dom Frollo, but I was determined that justice should be done.
There is no justice for the poor of France. We are free to wander about the city, but we may just as well be in prison. Prying eyes are watching us. Information is being gathered against us.
But I am innocent. I have committed no crime. I am no witch. You know that, Pierre.
I know that you are no witch, Esmeralda, but they will do anything to get evidence against you.
Just because I taught my pet, a goat, a few simple tricks, I am to be accused of witchcraft.
If they kill you, they will kill me.
They shall not kill me, or you either.
Do you know any way in which we may be saved?
Captain Phoebus will not let them harm us.
I know the way in which we could both save our lives.
What is it?
Go to Dom Frollo yourself. Place yourself in his hands.
Pierre, are you, my husband, suggesting that I should do this?
Does my life mean nothing to you?
It seems that my life means nothing to you. I would rather die than go to Dom Frollo. There must be some other way of escape. Courage, Pierre, and we shall find it.
There is no other way, Esmeralda. You are very beautiful, and you married me to save my life. You nursed me back to health and strength. But because I am your husband, my life is again in danger. You must go and seek out Dom Frollo. Plead with him. Do as he orders you, and you will save us both.
I did not think that any man could be as despicable as you, Pierre.
I was a fool to tempt fate. I should have hearkened to the advice of Dom Frollo. This is my punishment for attempting to help you, for suggesting that you should escape from Paris. Now you must fend for yourself.
Pierre, I thought you said that you could come to love me.
I know now that I desire to cling to life. I do not wish to be tortured and burned.
And I had faith in you. Would you destroy that face for all time, Pierre?
At times I hate myself. But why should I make sacrifices? Have I not a career before me? Have I not everything to gain by friendship of Dom Frollo?
But, Pierre, we will be saved. We will have the friendship of Captain Phoebus.
Was Captain Phoebus able to save us today? Was he able to prevent me from being stabbed? Am I to walk in eternal fear of my life? You ask too much, Esmeralda.
Yes, Pierre. Perhaps I do ask too much.
I cannot help my fear. Oh, do not judge me too harshly.
I am so alone in the world. You, my husband, are powerless to protect me. You think only of your own life. And Captain Phoebus is torn between his love for me and the love of the fortune of Fleur-de-Lis Gondelaurier. Oh, God, I go on my knees to thee. I ask thy guidance and thy protection.
I leave you to your prayers, Esmeralda. I am going to have speech with Dom Frollo.
Esmeralda started to her feet when she heard Pierre say that he was going to have speech with Dom Frollo. She caught his arm and tried to stop him. He threw her off roughly. What does fate hold in store for Esmeralda? Will Dom Frollo pursue his vengeance? We shall hear that in the next episode of The Hunchback of Notre-Dame.